Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's VanVleet. And it's Martin with the rebound. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hero for 3. It's not going to go for him, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby against Hero.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
VanVleet against Lowry. Hero for 3. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3 from Barnes hits the three-pointer.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Lowry into the lane. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero against Anunoby. And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Down low. The kick out to VanVleet. Clock at 4. And the Raptors, another 3.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Outside for Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Lowry against VanVleet. Deflected. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. The Raptors with a lead. VanVleet outside. Achua up top. Back to VanVleet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred VanVleet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
A nice shot by Butler.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. Pass to Anunoby. Martin with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Out to the right wing, to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Siakam the screen. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami trailing. Back to Butler. Up and in on the layup. Butler's got 9 points.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front, up by... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Van Vliet outside. Shot is up. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Van Vliet outside. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, BA, that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Now here's Lowry. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Good on the bucket. Lowry's gotten his second bucket.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Here's Siakam. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They need this. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Martin outside. Out to Lowry. Throws it up high.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Butler with the bucket.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Butler passes to Martin. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Barnes. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock to the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Pass to Achua. Barnes against Butler. From about 16. Now here's Achua. Over Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not going.
The previous play is under review.
Signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was complete, and so it's Miami going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The Raptors, 25. Fans, put your hands together and cheer on.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Robinson in at the 2. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Whoa!
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Oladipo. Outside Strus. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. And he's going for the lob.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Trent for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And for the Heat, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Porter against Strus. Oladipo outside. For 3, Robinson. Porter pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Burks down low. Defended by Dedmon. On the wing, Porter. The 3. And again, Toronto, no good. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's 7. Passes to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. Outside Strus. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Trent right side. To halt the run. Rebound by the Heat. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Robinson passes to Dedmon, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team foul.
Toronto on D. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Strus. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Oladipo. From deep three-point range. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Drives to the hoop. Not going to go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Second chance effort. Flynn's shot is off. Miami has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's 7 down low. Boucher on him. Miami, no good that time either.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
For Miami, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Robinson can't hit.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter Jr. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Flynn. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Achua's checked in for Toronto. That one misses. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The kick out to Van Vliet. And he makes it on the layup. Van Vliet's got 10.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so count that one.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
And here's Oladipo. Outside Strus. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes with it. Now Oladipo defending. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Now this is Fred Van Vliet doing work. Efficiency and productivity.
Now Oladipo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 13-point game. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Barnes against Butler. Can't connect from short range. And for the Raptors, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Martin. Outside Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And he sinks the second. A difficult situation for Toronto. Barnes in the post. Counted by Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And for the Heat, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Adebayo passes to Hero.
Blocking foul called on Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Lowry. Hero on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And here's the Chua. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here are the Heat now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Lowry. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Martin outside. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Here's Achua. Van Vliet on the wing. From the corner. Yes, on the jumper.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Hero, the pass to Martin. Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Siakam outside. Driving to the basket. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 10.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Siakam, no good.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And it's Miami's ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Anunoby against Hero. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Nails it from three.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Lowry with it. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Martin outside. From deep. That shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Barnes and at the small forward.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Barnes against LeVert. The pass to VanVleet. Lets the 3 fly. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. VanVleet wide open. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Garland the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Achua finds VanVleet. 3-pointer. Allen with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Achua. VanVleet looking around. And here is Achua. Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Up top, Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell against Anunoby. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Trying to get something going. And VanVleet lays it in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now, here's Garland. The feed to Allen. Crafty move. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
VanVleet outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's VanVleet following the score by Cleveland. Achua, no good. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And here's Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Stolen by Levert. The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Yeah, easy call.
Mention for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Raptors trail by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Garland against VanVleet. Latrey. It's hauled in by Achua. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes kicks to Achua. For 3, Siakam. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he nails the 3rd. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers on top. Up by. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Levert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Drills the 3-pointer. Garland's got 7. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Nobody near Barnes. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain it. Oh, yes!
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Siakam has it in the corner. And an intentional foul right there.
Donovan Mitchell, his second, 13 foul.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Miles checked in for LeVert. And so it's Cleveland with it. At one point, they led by 16. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Garland against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The kick out to Barnes. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Garland dishes to Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Mitchell passes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's open.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Anunoby has the open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley against Barnes. Outside Garland, just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
So he comes up empty at the line. Mitchell passes to Mobley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. On the wing, Anunoby. Offered by Mitchell. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Not of him plays way bigger. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Anunoby against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Substitution on court.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Out to Wade. Got it off in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
With the score.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now,
44.
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Achua. Young out there with Kem Birch. Then it's Porter. And it's Trent in at the point guard. Birch the pass to Porter. For three. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Okoro. Lopez with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Driving in. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Rubio finds Love. 5 to shoot. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Love's got 6.
There's not a lot that he can do, but stretch the floor is one of the things that Kevin Love is a specialist at.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Birch kicks to Achua. Pass to Trent. From past the arc. And Okoro pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Wade sets the pick for Love. Pass to Okoro. Feeds it to Lopez. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Birch. And that one is stuffed right through.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Rubio the pass to Love. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Porter driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really with an ever-growing skill set and a scorer's mentality, Porter stays in attack mode offensively.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua. Young with the steal. And it's slammed in by Young.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Love from the arc. Sinks the triple. Love's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And I love to see Porter attacking, finishing at the rim there, not settling for jump shots.
Okoro passes to Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Young, the Cavaliers pull it in.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Trent, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. 52 seconds left in the third. Rubio against Trent. Lopez, no luck.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Boucher. Up and in on the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rubio looking it over. Love in the post, working on Boucher. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
We don't see Love drive it all that often, but he's a pretty good ball handler. He just doesn't get himself into trouble.
It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cleveland leading by 12. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Love outside. And Barnes sends it back. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Allen. Shot clock at 6. Achua kicks to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect. Just nothing going right for him at the line. He's lost some confidence up there.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. VanVleet can't get it to go. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
Siakam with it, now defended by Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Mitchell against Anunoby. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Cavaliers on D to the inside.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And stolen by Barnes.
And add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Siakam against Love. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the Dukes.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Garland. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he commits the intentional foul. That's good from Love.
After being an all-star caliber player for so many years, Love has shifted into more of a role player at this stage in his career, and he looks completely rejuvenated.
A nice shot by Flynn. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
On the wing, Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Outside Garland. And here's Love for three. Flynn grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Kicks it out to Love. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double-team Love. From deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly...
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the Raptors starting five. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Knocked away. Here's VanVleet. Some solid defense from Williams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Smart passes to Brown. That one doesn't drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The open shot, VanVleet. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Up top, Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Smart against Barnes. Here's Achua. Back to Barnes. Soft touch off the glass.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Tatum with it. Outside, Brown. With the drive. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's VanVleet. Anunoby finds Achua. Anunoby on the take. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
Siakam outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And Boston calls time here.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. Tatum against Barnes. Nice move. And it's Tatum missing. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Here's Brown. After the basket. Oh, throw
Wow,
it down.
Can you say elevation? You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Now here's VanVleet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kicks it out to Siakam. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Anunoby on the take.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
On the wing, Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. First one falls for him.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of one quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the 5.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
VanVleet against Smart. Siakam outside. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. VanVleet against Tatum. Here's Horford. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to Horford. And here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside, Williams. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Achua. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with a steal. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Williams.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw drops for Williams. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, BA. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's VanVleet. Achua up top. The baseline J. It's stolen by Tatum. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound Boston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Barnes. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now Barnes. 4 on the clock. Back to Anunoby with the steal. Horford outside. And so they foul intentionally. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
A line change here for Toronto. Young, the pass to Birch. Now Boucher. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And that one falls for Tatum. And Toronto calls time here. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Stolen by Young. And Boucher, here we go. And finished off by Boucher.
On that drive, Chris Boucher made it look very easy.
Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Porter pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. Young can't hit. There's Tatum with the 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long.
Thanks very much, Allie.
The Celtics, 22. The Raptors, 15.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's White in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Boucher against Gallinari. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It goes on Chris Boucher.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Outside Young. Pass to Trent. Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
White for 3. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Birch. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Porter with the steal.
Boston foul. Luke Horens. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops him first.
Shooting for Toronto, Ken Birch.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Into the lane. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And here's Birch. It's deflected. Outside White. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Brogdon against Porter. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Porter against Brogdon. Williams from long range. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Outside White. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Birch, high post. Pass to Boucher. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Toronto on D. They trail by 9. The kick out to White. And he drives in. Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
The
foul.
free throw drops for Williams.
Team foul. At the line.
And Williams drops them both. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. The drive by Porter. And down it goes. 2 points. Porter's gotten his first points in this one.
I mean, with those long strides, doesn't take Porter long to get to where he's going.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Tatum against Young. Fires from deep. And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And here's Porter outside. Smart grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Trent's shot is off. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Tatum. And there's the drive. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
You don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Porter finds Young. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Tatum. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Trent with it. Guarded now by Smart. It's stolen by Tatum. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Young can't hit. Outside, Brown. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Siakam outside. Oh, there's the alley. Achua with the dunk.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table.
Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The drive by Siakam. Siakam gets doubled. Anunoby for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those free points.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Achua. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam left side. Boston with a rebound. Now Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes.
And good whistle there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Siakam the screen. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes a turnaround, Jay, and right through it goes. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Denied by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown against Anunoby. It's stolen by Barnes.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Smart passes to Brown. Misses the 3. Toronto trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Achua. He's off on that one. Tatum with some nice D. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it at 52%. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul so far. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. He's covered by Siakam. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. That one goes. Count it.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Barnes comes with a double team. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Horford outside. Now here's Williams. Horford outside. No good from outside. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Shooting for Toronto.
And no luck that time either. And it's the Celtics ball. They've got a 9-point lead.
First foul. Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
At the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Achua passes to Siakam. He shoots again. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 10. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's Boston easily grabbing. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
And in the locker room, Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, Anunoby, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
With your north side crew. Show us some love, fans.
Van Vliet looking around. Three-pointer. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range, an absolute pound from three-point range.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Outside, Hero. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And here is Butler, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Butler passes to Hero. Wide open look. Basket good.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now Butler, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Siakam on the foul.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And there's the pass to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now here's Van Vliet. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't connect from short range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Toronto calls timeout. That's good from Hero.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Lowry drives in, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now, Hero launches it. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Loads it up there for Siakam. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Butler. Hero on the wing. From deep. Back to Butler. Here's the 3. Clock at 4. Here's Lowry. They get it back.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Achua kicks to Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes to Hero. Shoots over Anunoby. Hero, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Lowry passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Van Vliet. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Raptors out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Kicks it out to Hero. That 3 off the mark. Toronto trailing. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes got the ball. It's hauled in by Hero.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Outside, Martin. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Butler with the ball. 7 points in the game. Outside, Hero. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Butler. Goes up on the wing. The Heat with a fresh 14. Hero finds Martin. To the left side wing. Cutting the screen. Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Miami trailing. Loads it up for Butler. Miami again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
There's Hero with a 3. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 9 points.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Hero against Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Both free throws good from Anunoby. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Butler on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Butler against Barnes. Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. Launches a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, Jake, thank you. And
24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Raptors leading by 3. Young is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Khem Birch. And it's Porter in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Birch. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
Oladipo left side for the tie. Cranes the 3-pointer. Oladipo's got the game tied up here for Miami.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And Porter, here we go.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Vincent, defended by Young. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Nails the baby hook.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Boucher goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Vincent, the pass to Oladipo. And they're pushing it up. Here's Young. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the foul on Khem Birch. That is his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Back to Strus. Pass to Vincent. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Strus missing. Raptors leading by 4. And Young kicks to Boucher. It's Trent on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
And the second free throw, good. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And here's Oladipo. Driving to the basket. Porter pulls it in. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the foul on Khem Birch. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 7. Strus passes to Vincent. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Yurtsevin finds Strus. Here's Vincent. They need this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Caleb Martin comes in for Yurtsevin. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Oladipo. And Hero subbed in for Max Strus. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Back to Barnes. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. Now the pass to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Up top, Hero. Four on the shot clock. Passes it to Vincent. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Van Vliet, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And it's Butler missing. Barnes looking around. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Heat with the ball. 7-point differential. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Achua, the dunk by Achua.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Martin finds Lowry. And here is Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. To the paint. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Martin with the screen for Hero. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 6. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Hero passes to Martin. Back to Hero. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Hero against Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Siakam against Martin. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Not going to go that time. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Now Siakam. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Butler dishes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
The kick outside to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it back. Hero passes to Lowry. Hero against Anunoby. Tries again. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Martin.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam inside. He's against Martin. Siakam's shot is off. The Heat trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Butler finds Hero. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Hero passes to Martin. He's off on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Butler against Barnes. There's the pick. Pass to Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The kick outside to Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Barnes with it. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
Hello, basketball fan. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is...
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. Now here's Mobley. Garland for three. Again, Garland missing. Van Vliet on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Garland to the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game back in 1946 was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Uncovered. The rebound by Allen.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Mobley on a screen. Down low. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Achua with the dunk.
Well, we've seen Fred VanVleet play elite-level defense on the game's biggest stage. 2019 Finals, he was brilliant. Get a look at the defense right there.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has got 6 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Barnes. Lets it fly. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Garland for 3. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Garland for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Mobley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Mitchell. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Now here's Anunoby driving inside. The kick out to Van Vliet. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. There's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Achua finds Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. And for Garland, Doors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Now here's Garland, looking for his first basket still in this one. Anunoby against Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
How about the response by Caris LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Mobley. Outside Garland. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Achua into the lane. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley against Van Vliet. knocks it loose. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Van Vliet misses.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says absolutely not.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Outside Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 6.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
The 3 from Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
A line change here for Toronto. LeVert outside. Pass to Mobley. That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is up. So we conclude the first half. Raptors out in front, up by 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, Thaddeus Young is a Swiss Army knife, a multi-talented guy who can pass the basketball. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Flynn. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here, and he banks in the layup. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Toronto. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wade, outside for Love. Puts up a 3, drills it from deep. Love's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, great awareness from Kevin, knows the shot clock is dwindling, bails out his team with a score.
Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wade.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Birch drives in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Birch has got his first 2 points of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Okoro. And here's Love. To the wing on the left. Back to Okoro. Over Trent. And that one hits the back iron. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Young, the pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavs trailing. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Here's Flynn. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
Now here's Trent. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Rubio. It's another three for Cleveland.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Gets the three ball to go.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Wade. Back to Okoro. Plenty of space. Kept alive. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Porter finds Trent. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. Fires the three. Out to Rubio. Here's Wade. Offline with a three. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Rising to the cup. Porter showing what he can do.
Outside Rubio. Will it go? No luck on that one. And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Pass to Anunoby. Going inside. And the Raptors get it back. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Achua inside. He's checked by LeVert. Achua with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's Barnes. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Now here's Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Now here's Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. He takes it in. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Mitchell hits a three-pointer.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Now here's Anunoby. Tightly guarded. The shot no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Allen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Barnes. Free throw good from Allen. Here's Van Vliet. A minute 15 left to play in the 4th. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Van Vliet. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley, right side. 4-3. Achua with the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Now Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Mobley. LeVert goes against Barnes. LeVert passes to Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sinks it from distance.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Now the Raptors with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Van Vliet. Win it. This one was Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Tatum. They get the rebound, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. Stolen by Smart. Williams finds Horford. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Williams. Here's Smart. Williams trying to break free. Smart misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
The deep three from Van Vliet from beyond the arc and then some. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Achua kicks to Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Passes it to Brown. He dishes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And stolen by Tatum. Brown against Anunoby. Nice move. Brown, good.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Brown dishes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Brown, here's Horford. Tips it, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Siakam. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebounded by Smart. Boston leading by 3. Tatum passes to Brown. And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown outside. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. From downtown. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Smart. No good on the 3. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Pulls up on the wing. Siakam for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Horford dishes to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Makes it off the glass.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night. That one misses for Van Vliet. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Up top, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown kicks to Smart. And the layup is good. Smart's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Out to the right wing. Achua, the pass to Anunoby. A baseline J. And too long on the shot.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's the pass to Williams. Siakam against Tatum. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. It's rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Taken away by Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Second chance effort. And Williams with the layup. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Barnes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The 3 from Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Tatum. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tatum down low. Covered by Barnes. Tatum no good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Siakam. Williams with the block. Siakam against Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. Back to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. Achua in the corner. Now Smart. Tatum passes to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Siakam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Boston leading by 6. Tatum passes to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet left side. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead.
15. The Celtics, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Raptors trail by 6. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Brogdon outside. He feeds it to White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Now here's Flynn, and the shot goes down. Flynn's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's White. Williams with a clean look. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porter inside. He's against Williams. Young dishes to Porter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Flynn kicks to Trent. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Cornette.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Toronto grabs the miss. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Now here's White. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Flynn kicks to Trent. It's deflected. Outside, White. Pass to Cornette. Count it. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Trent, a screen on White. Trent outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on White. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Trent hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Brogdon the pass to Cornette. Brogdon kicks to White. There's the drive. There's the double team with Flynn. And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And a whole new group out on the floor for these Celtics. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Siakam. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Van Vliet finds Achua. Back to Van Vliet. 1:14 left in the third.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Smart against Van Vliet. Williams kicks to Horford. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Raptors trail by 11. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Van Vliet. Buries it down low. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
The kick out to Tatum. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Smart, wide open, he fired. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Celtics lead by 9. And we're just... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard break off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Achua kicks to Anunoby. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Tatum. Passes it to Brown. No good there. And Toronto will come the other way. And here is Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. A putback. It's hauled in by Brown. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics. And free throw good from Brown.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Smart kicks to Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown, good.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Boston leading by 12 with the drive. And the dunk by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brown the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist goes to
Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
To the paint, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Siakam. No good, unable to end this run. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Up top, Brown. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Siakam. Williams with the block. Achua. Celtics leading by 16. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Barnes finds Siakam. Takes the 3. Barnes can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robert Williams.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Pass to Brown. Driving the lane. Back to Smart. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And they recover it. Williams kicks to Tatum. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And the dunk by Barnes.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Back to Tatum. Dishes to Brown. Outside, Smart. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
For your Raptors, Fred VanVleet.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The pass to Tatum. Now here's Smart. And the miss. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.